welcome back to my channel. So I was thinking about what video I was going to do next, and I didn't want to do this video because it kind of makes me sad and makes me worry about the money that I have wasted, but I decided I was going to do it because luckily most of my products are drugstore, so not too much money wasted overall. And so the video I am doing today, as you can obviously tell by the title anyway, is products I regret buying. So as I said, they're mostly drugstore. I kind of just chucked in a few high-end just for the sake of putting them in. I still kind of regret buying them, but for like different reasons. So I've got a whole bag. Ironically, I put it in a makeup bag. I've got a whole bag here, so I'm just going to jump right in. There's a lot of lip products and mascaras because I'm really critical of those. But yeah, just jump in. I've got like 10, 15 things, I think. The first thing. Now, this used to be my absolute favorite mascara, and it was the Miss Manga mascara. I haven't used it in a while because I'm so obsessed with the Lash Sensational, but I still really love it and do recommend it. So I thought when it came out in purple and turquoise, I think, they were really unpopular, which, you know, should have been a sign to me. So at my Target store, they all got reduced to $7. So I thought, why not try one for $7? But there was a reason they were so reduced from like $21, and that's because the color on this is the purple one, and the color kind of looks cool, I guess, on the wand, but it does not come off on your lashes at all. I should have got the turquoise one. I feel like that would have been a bit of better color payoff, but it's just so crap. It does nothing for your lashes, and it's really not purple. So that was really disappointing, but lucky it was only like under $7 with my discounts. And I got it when L'Oreal was 30% off or something, so it was dirt cheap. The next thing, if you have been watching me for a long time, or since I started, I did a really big Makeup Revolution haul as one of my first videos, and I pretty much loved everything that I bought, except for the Ultra Aqua Brow Tint. I have never used this because, for starters, it comes in a tube, and so you would kind of have to squirt it out on something and then use it. And secondly, it is pretty much black. I got dark brown, but to me, when this comes out, this is actually black. Maybe I should have got a lighter brown, I don't know, but it did not look this dark on the website. So when I got it, I thought, wow, I'm never going to use that, and I never have. Someone did suggest for me to buy a lighter color and mix them, but I've never made a Makeup Revolution order since, which I need to because there's so many products I want to try. But yeah, it just hasn't happened yet. So that's crap. Too dark. And I don't really know how to use it. The next product is one of the all-famous Chi Chi Viva La Diva lipsticks. These are amazing. It's not the product I have a problem with. It is the color Shake That Booty, which just does not look good on me. I don't know why. It's just the mixture of the color, which is so light and, I don't know, almost pastel-y, and yet I wear pastel purple. And it's a really creamy, glossy finish, and it just does not flatter me. I've tried it with all different makeup looks, skin colors, hair colors, and just never ever looks good. Luckily, when I got this, it was a closing down of a Target where everything was 50% off, so I just picked up all the Chi Chi lipsticks I could see because it was absolutely trashed and there was no testers, no nothing. There was only like 3 lipsticks left anyway, so I just picked them all up, and this one was a flop. Next, moving on to the very first foundation I ever purchased when I knew nothing about foundation, and I just bought this because it was like $7, and I was like, that sounds and looks good. Didn't know anything about foundations for dry skin, oily skin, whatever. Didn't even think about my skin, that it was actually dry. And it's the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Foundation, and this was new when I got it, and now some people actually love it, but it is so bad on me, it clings to all my dry patches. It does say it's for normal skin, so maybe that's why. The shade was also, well, I remember it being too dark, but it doesn't look too bad now. But yeah, this was just absolutely disgusting on my face, which is really disappointing because it's almost a full bottle. So if you are light beige in this foundation and you want it, then it's all yours. Moving on to something which I kind of knew was going to be crap. That's why I just thought I'd try it out, and it was like $6 off eBay or something. And it's this cream contour kit sort of thing, color corrector. Comes with this absolutely terrible brush. Like, don't even know how this would work. It's so bad. And inside just looks like this. The colors are all well and good, got some good corrector colors and stuff, but they're just so waxy and gross that you cannot blend these, you cannot do anything with them. They are just absolutely disgusting. And if anything, the corrector colors are a bit off as well. Like this is so mint green, and this dark brown is just so, yeah, it's just disgusting. Just don't ever bother wasting your money on this. And also I've seen so many people trying to sell these on Facebook and saying like $10 and stuff. And I'm like, it's not even worth $1 and you can get it for less than $10 off eBay. So don't ever pick this up. It's disgusting and it's tiny. Oh, it doesn't look tiny here, but I know the actual shades is really small. So yuck. Next things, I'm going to put two together because they were both a fail for the exact same reason, and that is the Beauty Matte Lip Cream. These are a cheap brand you can get from Kmart, and the Chi Chi Creamy Matte Liquid Lipstick. Now this one kind of, I give it a little bit of a break because it does say creamy matte. Maybe they weren't ever claiming to be completely matte, but you don't really put creamy and matte together as words. That's just stupid. Basically, I love a matte lip. These are both not matte, and this feels disgusting, and this is just so glossy that touch anything and it just goes everywhere. But the color is beautiful, and you know, if you can be bothered sort of putting some on, translucent powder, all that blah blah blah, then it is okay. Or if you really love glossy lips, then they're fine. But for something when it says matte, I want matte, so they were disappointing. Next, I'll move on to one of my only two high-end products, I think, and it is this. Now, this is beautiful. It's limited edition. It was actually my first MAC product. I was just stupid and was like, oh, it's limited edition, I want to buy it, it's MAC, I want to be special, blah, blah. And unfortunately, my order stuffed up on me and I got two. So I still have one sitting in a box that no one will buy off me, and it's so annoying. So maybe I'll just try and sell it on eBay for like $1. I just need to get rid of it because I don't even use mine, so I'm not going to go through a second one. So yes, this product is gorgeous. I'm still happy I own it because it's limited edition, but I did just try and use it one day and the color payoff is just crap. It's just a bronzy powder. They have this in their normal packaging. It's not a limited edition color. I guess I'm just used to the pigmentation of my Australis contour kit, so when I tried to bronze, and because it's quite cool, you could contour with it, it's just really almost non-existent, so I was really disappointed. Because it was so expensive, I was obviously expecting a lot more, and no. There's a swatch there, that's a really heavy, and I don't even know if you can really see that, and it's a really hard, like, not powdery, but just really solid and not soft and creamy or anything like some powders, and kind of just really hard to work with. So I do love that I have this and I love the packaging, but the actual product I will never use, and I have a second one. Also, it's the shade Matte Bronze, so if you are wanting to buy the second one off me, then let me know and you can have it. It's still in the original box that it was delivered in, so it has not even been touched or opened or anything. So I've just got a few things left. Moving on to this one. This is the NYX liquid eyeliner, and I thought this would be cool because it was baby green, that's the shade, but unfortunately it is, oh, even the product just looks absolutely disgusting. It just, I guess it's like kind of a nice, if you wanted a really light, like fairy sort of green, maybe if I was doing a fairy look, this would kind of come in handy, but I was hoping for like a bold green liner, and so this was so disappointing. Luckily I got this off Oz sale ages ago and it was like $2 or something, but yeah, this is just not appealing at all. On the subject of eyeliner, moving on to this second high-end product, and this, it is still good, there's still product in there and I have used it, but just was a bit of a letdown. So it's the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner in white. I really wanted a white liquid eyeliner because I think they're so fun and you can do so much with them. And when I tested this in the store, it was amazing, but sort of as it dries a lot less opaque, and as soon as you sort of mix it with anything, it gets tainted. Like I tried to do a black to white ombre liner and now it's kind of just this grey colour because it's got the blacks tainted it, and this was like $30, so it's really disappointing. Now I've got my Jeffree Star liquid lipstick in Drug Lord. That's the white one, and that just absolutely smashes this out of the ballpark, and the lasting power is a million times better. So yeah, this was so disappointing. I just thought, because of how good Steeler's other eyeliners are, I thought the color and the I wanted it to be really opaque white, and I thought it would be, and it was really disappointing. Second and last mascara is, wow, the label's like rubbed off. This is the Australis Fierce Size Mascara, and I think I bought this from Kmart in like a 2-pack where it came with the lipstick and the mascara. So the mascara, or one of the products, was essentially free, so it's not too much of a loss, but this just was absolutely crap. Like, the brush is just this big rubber bomb, I don't even know, and I feel like it didn't give me anything. I feel like I didn't get length, definition, volume. I feel like it barely went onto my lashes, and I really tried, wiggled, you know, backwards, forwards, up, down, diagonal, whatever you do with a mascara. I tried everything, and it just, there's not enough product on the wand, and so enough product does not go on your eyes, and it was not building up or anything. And it's unfortunate because Australis is one of my favorite brands, and this was just not good. Second last product is one of my Chi Chi palettes, only one that has ever disappointed me, and it's okay because I kind of bought like 8 palettes for $40 off some girl, so I kind of paid for the price of 2 and got heaps, so I wasn't too disappointed. And it is the Chi Chi Bases palette. So this is essentially just a lot of mattes and things that you would obviously use as a base, and the mattes are just really powdery and have almost no color payoff. So considering you want it as a base shadow, you need it to be a solid color so that it can actually help your other colors, and it's just absolutely terrible. The only colors that are half decent in this is the shimmery ones, and even then they do not compare to Chi Chi's usual shimmery shadows, which are amazing. So yeah, this is really disappointing, and I've just never picked it up since I got it. And the last product, which everyone was like, oh my god, get the Savvy liquid lipsticks, they're so much better than the Australis ones. For me, I love the Australis ones, so I was like, if people who hate Australis love Savvy, then it could be a chance that I might love Australis and hate Savvy. So that is exactly what happened. I bought one of these in the Priceline 40% off sale. Of course, I bought a purple, the shade Icon, and this was so uncomfortable. It pretty much does exactly what people say the Australis ones do. It gets really, really dry and crumbles off, and it's gross and it's hard to apply, and it's not as pigmented as the Australis ones to me, and I just did not enjoy wearing this. I wore it once and couldn't wait to get it off, and now I just have it to look at the pretty color. I have a good collection of purples, but it's just gross. It just did not sit nicely on my lips, and for some reason the Australis ones work a lot better for me. They are drying and they do crumble a little bit, but this was 10 times worse. So I don't recommend this, but I don't know, it might work for you because it clearly works for some people. So that is everything. That was like 10 things, I think. So as I sort of said, not things that I absolutely hate, but just things that I don't reach for, and so that does make them sort of a regret because it was a waste of money. Like, if you don't use them, it's kind of a waste of money. I'm glad though that there's not too many things. Like, I have a pretty big collection, and those are the only things I could pick out, and as, again, mostly drugstore, so I don't feel like I've wasted too much money. Maybe like $50 all up, apart from the MAC thing. Apart from the high-end things, let's just forget about those. I probably will use the MAC bronzer eventually. Maybe if I just get a big fluffy brush and fluff it in there for about 6 hours and then put it on my face, maybe it'll be pigmented. But if you really like soft, like subtle things, then you might love it. So that brings us to the end of today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'd be curious to know if any of these products are like your holy grails, or if you love them and they work so well for you, because that would be really funny. I love how some things work so badly on some people and then amazing on others. I find it really interesting. And just before we go, I am wearing the new things that I have found. I love the NYX butter glosses, but they now have intense butter glosses, and the color of these, like, you see how dark this is? You see how dark this is? Amazing. The colors are pigmentation of a lipstick, but the glossy formula of a gloss, obviously. I hate glosses, but I love color, so if I can sort of I can forgive the gloss if I can get a color like this. Like, this is insane. This is one layer. Hard to apply because it's glossy and hard to get the edges, but these are absolutely amazing. This is the shade Black Cherry and I absolutely love it. So yeah, give this video a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos. I actually just hit 150 subscribers, so I just want to say thank you so much. I can't believe I hit that already. I feel like it's just happening so quickly and I'm so grateful. And if you guys are new here, then welcome and thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, and I really hope you do enjoy my videos. So I just want to thank you all for watching and I hope you have an absolutely amazing day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!